Well, hello, everyone. Hello. There's the last piece up here that I was waiting for. It had to travel a long way. The 4MS Ensemble Oscillator. It's a stack of 16 sine waves, and they have some FM and some wave folding and some other modulations. And you can configure it to play chords. Mainly what it's for. All kinds of exotic tunings are available, quantized or unquantized. Let's see, basically this was just going to be a test to make sure it worked. And I ended up putting together a patch. Sequence 8 is the master clock. I've got it going into the QCD where it is being multiplied by 3 and divided by 2. The multiplication by 3 is going into divide and conquer and mutable branches, where it's getting, your standard flip-flop divisions and random distribution. One of those random distributions is triggering descent, and those envelopes are controlling to cluster VCAs because the ensemble can have a stereo output where you spread those oscillators across 2 channels. The Penta 5-step sequencer is being clocked by the divide by 2, and the CV from Penta is affecting scale. And since the oscillator notes are distributed across that scale, what this does is changes the chord. You can hear rings dinging a bell, and that happens every time the sequencer hits step 1. But I've got 3s against 2s, so the rhythm's a little peculiar. I'm using clock divisions to trigger T-kick and hat and snare. Snare's getting a clock division and a spare random branch. To give it this little that was very fortuitous. I just kind of stumbled onto that. Now let me see. Let me plug in. Let me turn up Lifeforms. That's being triggered by a branch, and it's receiving this same sequence that is also affecting root on the ensemble. Adjust the balance towards the low notes, the high notes, FM, where the oscillators modulate each other. quickly turns into noise. And I thought this was going along pretty well. It needs some kind of melody. So I've got the E950 in a wavetable oscillator mode, VCOA on the front panel, and it is receiving a quantized attenuated output from the Hypster, full wave rectified, so it's positive going only, and that's being quantized to a minor scale, not exactly the same scale that the Ensemble is using. And then it's running through a VCA, which I will control with this LFO. I've got a Hypster CV controlling warp, which is the wave folding, and there's another modifier called twist that will add harmonic content, because all of the bass unaffected sound is a sine wave, and so there are these controls, so I add harmonic content and nastify that sine wave, make it brighter. There's also a detune, which will throw them all out of tune with each other. But yeah, I just got that. Thought I would test it out, make sure that it works, and it does. I don't know, I was using the threshold to play chords, and maybe I should have just stuck with that, but I was feeling dissatisfied with it, and this thing seemed like it would that it would fit the bill. Anyway, there's plenty of more messing around to be done. I will briefly mention the old Patreon, the Bandcamp, and the Ko-fi. And thank you for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.